Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I received a whole bunch of new makeup from Colourpop, so I thought I would do kind of like 3 different videos in it because they came out with a sand collection, a nectar collection, and a pink collection. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna film a first impression / tutorial using all 3 of those collections, and I'm gonna try to use as much products from the collection as possible so that way you guys can get my opinion and see if I like them or not. As always, even if the products are sent to me, you guys know I'm gonna keep it real as fuck because you guys already know how I feel some of the dark liquid lipsticks from Colourpop. The dark liquid lipsticks from Colourpop have been terrible to me. So, in this sand collection, which I'm going to be doing today, it does have a dark liquid lipstick. If you guys have me on Snapchat, you guys know I swatched this already. And when I swatched it, I'm like, the color is absolutely beautiful. But I am not even exaggerating. About 2 minutes later, it started peeling and cracking on my hand. I've never seen that happen before with any liquid lipstick, even a black liquid lipstick. That has not happened. So, I'm going to show you guys today on the lip so that way you guys can see how it is on the lip. So, yeah, they have 4 new liquid lipsticks in the collection. They also have a bronzing and highlighting duo, which I'm super excited to try. I feel like I need to put some on like right now because I look so weird. I look like a fucking mole rat when I don't have bronzer on. But yeah, I swatched this highlighter on Snapchat, and I will say from the swatch, it kind of looked dull, but we're gonna see on a brush, see how it is today. I hope that the bronzer is way better than the swatch of the highlighter because I need some bronzer in my life. And then in this collection, they do have an eyeshadow quad. I don't know if these are sold individual or if they are sold in a package set, but I will definitely link that down below or on my video. You guys know how I always do. So yeah, I swatched these on Snapchat as well. My first swatch impressions of these were, they're actually pretty awesome. So I want to see how they pick up on a brush and see how they pick up on the eye. But I will say I don't know who this container is ideal for because it is so thick. It's super chunky. I don't know how it's going to fit in anybody's makeup bags. I don't know why it's that thick because the eyeshadows are like this thin, so yeah. But anyways, that doesn't really matter. It matters that the shadows work good. So yeah, then they do have 3 individual eyeshadows, which are $5 each. I'm assuming when you buy the quad, it should be a little bit cheaper because normally that's how it works, but I'll definitely leave it on the side to let you guys know all the information for sure. And then they have 2 new Super Shock eyeshadows, which I'm super glad that these are shimmery shadows because the Super Shock matte shadows are absolutely terrible. When you take a brush to them, it kind of picks up no product. It's just super weird and cushiony. I don't like it, but the shimmers in the Super Shock I definitely love, so I'm excited that they're not matte. So getting this tutorial / first impression started, I'm going to be taking this duo little thingamabob. It's called the Double Play. It has the bronzer in there and the highlight, and I'm going to be taking my MAC 137, I think this is. I haven't found a dupe for this brush, but if you guys have a dupe for this brush, please let me know. This one is starting to take a shit. I've had it for such a long time, and this is $42, so I'm not trying to spend $42, so let me know if you guys know a cheaper one. Alright, then I'm just going to take that on the cheeks to bring me back to life. I will say when I dipped my brush into it, there was no fallout, which I'm like super excited about because normally with cheaper bronzers, there's a shit ton of fallout and it just like gets all over the place, but this didn't have any. I definitely thought this bronzer was going to be a little bit more brown. For some reason, it is showing up with like a little bit of pink to me. I feel like it's kind of like a peachy pink bronze. I don't know. It looks totally different in the pan though. Then I'm just going to take a little bit of pressed powder to place underneath that. Not really like baking this, but I like to clean it up a little bit so that way it's not too low onto my beard. So that way it does give the illusion that I do have a little bit more of some cheekbones, even though I don't. It's just all fat right there. Okay, so I'm such a fucking idiot. It's a blush and highlighter set. I don't know why I thought it was a bronzer, so maybe that's why it is showing up kind of pink on me. I mean, as a blush it is pretty, but my dumbass just thought it was a bronzer because it looks like a bronzer. So anyways, I'm going to go in with the highlight now. I'm going to be taking my Morphe M509. I don't know where my M510 is, so this will just have to do. And let's see how this bad boy swatches, because finger swatch, it was really dull. So let's see with the brush. Oh, whoa. Much better with a brush. Honestly, I was like, this is not gonna be good. And oh, damn. What? I put way too much on. Way too much on because I was like, you know what? This is kind of dull, but no. I don't know why on the finger swatch it was so blah. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of the highlighter. I will definitely be using that again. And the blush, I'll probably just use as just a blush, obviously not as a bronzer, because as a blush, it's really pretty, but to put all over your face, I don't think so. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the eyes. All right, then I'm gonna be taking this dark shade with my MAC 224. I'm gonna be taking that up into the crease. I'm gonna try to do something a little bit different. These are neutral, so it is kind of hard, but I'm gonna try something a little different here. And I'm just gonna buff that out into the crease. I think I'm gonna do like a soft brown smoky eye with this. I feel like this is the pretty palette to do that with. When you dip your brush into these, they do kind of have a ton of fallout, but the pigment showing up on the eye is beautiful so far. I'm definitely a fan of this color eyeshadow. It is really, really pretty, and I feel like it's great for every skin tone. I will say do not press into the pan with your brush hard, because there is a shit ton of fallout all over the place, all over the palette already. And I don't feel like I really pressed that hard into the pan, so just be careful with that. And I'm just taking an empty Morphe brush just to soften up the edges a little bit. This is the E23, but I do believe it is discontinued. Then I'm going to be taking the second to last shade, which is, it's weird, it's a matte with shimmer, and I'm going to pack that on the lid. Well, actually on the outer corner. The outer corner right here, which that is really pigmented. And this is the MAC 239, yeah. I keep on getting them confused. And I'm just gonna keep this in the outer third of the eye, or I think that's what it's called, yeah. I'm trying to sound smart, but I really don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. When you put this on, you can't really see the shimmer too much, but it definitely shows up in the pan. It's like a pretty golden shimmer. Then I'm gonna be taking the light vanilla shade, which is a matte as well, and I'm gonna be packing that on right in the center of the eye to the beginning of the eye. That one is really pigmented as well. I'm kind of surprised with that one, because you guys know the light shades are not really pigmented very much. Then I just flip my brush where I have that tan shade, and I am just blending those two together. I never, ever, ever in the history of me doing like YouTube and makeup online have ever put in a matte on my lid. It's super weird to me. I don't know why. Then I'm going to be taking my Morphe M506 with that same crease shade, and I'm just going to deepen up the outer corner a little bit. Going on the lid a little bit darker with that, because I want it to be like a gradation of color. I am going to take a little bit of that shimmer shade and pack it on the center of the eye, because I just feel really weird with no shimmer on. I don't know why, but I'm gonna leave it matte on the inner part of the eye. So just taking a little bit of that shimmer shade, and I'm gonna put that right on top. Then I'm gonna be taking some of that crease shade again and placing it right underneath the eye. I'm gonna buff that out. There's still like some green shadow left over on this shit, so I'm like, hopefully I don't fuck it up too much. Then I'm gonna take some of that blush shade that I thought was a bronzer and buff this out. Alright, so I got the eyes all done now. I popped on some super natural lashes that I actually got at the 99-cent store. They are Ardell, but the case was like so messed up so I couldn't tell which number. Keep an eye out at the 99-cent store, because sometimes they do have Ardell lashes. And then I'm just gonna pop in an inner tear duct color right now, the light shimmery shade. But while I do that, I'm gonna show you guys this embellished liquid lipstick. I'm gonna put it on my lips. This is not the color that I'm wearing for this look, but I want you guys to see what I saw. So I'm just gonna put it on really fast, and then I'll put on my tear duct color, and then you guys could get a feel for this lipstick, because it says on their website that this is the most loved from the collection, and I'm like, fucking how? How? I'm gonna be putting it on kind of sloppy, I don't know if sloppy is a word, sloppily is a word, I don't fucking know. Anyways, I'm putting it on sloppy because I'm gonna wipe it right off. Actually, I'm just gonna do this half of the look because you guys will be able to tell how it looks from there. So I'm just gonna pop in a inner tear duct color, which is gonna be the shimmery shade, this one right here. So with this lip, I swear all you have to do is go like this. And then look, do you see that? Oh my God, let me zoom it in so you guys can see. And don't even think of blotting your lips, cause look. Oh my gosh. I'm totally not hating on them whatsoever because their regular liquid lipsticks I love. It's just their dark ones. I think that they need to be like reformulated. So yeah, because this is terrible. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up to let you guys know because I'm like, why does it say on the website that this is the most loved? Because it's terrible. I don't understand like who's gonna wear this. Like I've literally had it on right now for maybe 3 minutes, if that, and it's crumbling to pieces. So I'm pretty sure Colourpop is gonna hate me because as soon as you say something bad about their products, they kind of take you off the PR list. I said something bad about one of their darker liquid lipsticks before and they straight took my ass off the PR list, which I'm like, cool. If they wanna be petty like that, that's fine. But what the fuck? I'm just saying, I'm just looking out for you guys. Alright, so I got that nasty liquid lipstick off, so I'm gonna go in with the shade Strut. You guys can see here, these 3 shades kind of do look similar, they're in the same family. Strut is gonna be the darker one, and it does have a bit of gray to it, and this is Ultra Satin. I absolutely love their Ultra Satin liquid lipsticks because they feel really good on the lip. They're not gonna hold all day, but I personally like that because I don't like that over dry liquid lipstick. So I'm just gonna go in with this to complete this look. I hope I don't come across as being petty or anything, but this one specifically smells like Play-Doh and dirty hands. Like if you held pennies for too long and like Play-Doh at the same time, I don't know, it just, I feel like that's the only way to describe it. It smells fucking weird. Do any of you guys have the shade Strut? Let me know if yours smells like that too. I have a ton of their Ultra Satin liquid lipsticks, but none of them smell like this, so that's why I'm like, what the fuck? Like I said, I ain't trying to be petty. I just want to let you guys know because this is the first impressions of me trying this product, so I'm just keeping it real. But anyways, that completes this look. It's very natural, obviously, because the shades are in the neutral family, and there's really like not too dramatic colors in it. So yeah, this is totally something that I would actually wear on an everyday basis. So if you like this look, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And make sure you guys are following me on Snapchat because I did swatch all the products on Snapchat. But I didn't do swatches in this video because I was just doing the first impressions like tutorial of it. So yeah, anyways, I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.